Hi, Matt with etrailer, and today we're going to be talking about the Titan Chains tire chains with the roller links and a rubber tensioner on our 2023 Kia Sportage. Now we're going to have this on our front axle as what the manual recommends, and our tire size is going to be 235 65 R17. So let's take a closer look at them. This is going to be a great option for you if you are looking for those chains that is just more emergency case scenario since it's made for just light ice and snow conditions, or you're looking for chains just to be legal in your state. So let's take a closer look at those specs. The links we're going to have are going to be these roller links that are going to be constructed from an alloy steel, making them very durable. And we're going to have this diagonal pattern to them. That's going to give you more traction when you're making your turns. And you'll notice they are pretty low to our tire. That's going to be S-Class compatible, giving you plenty of clearance to sit underneath your suspension. And then if we go to the center of our chains, you notice we have that rubber tensioner, and that rubber tensioner is going to give you more tension for when you're driving so it doesn't loosen up. Now these chains are going to come two to a set in this bag, and it is pretty light duty. They are a lot easier to get in here rather than some other roller link chains. But as for the construction, it is pretty light duty like I just said. So it's probably not going to last a long time, maybe a season or two. So what I'd recommend doing is investing in a small tote. But overall, I think this is going to be a solid option for you if you are just looking for those chains in case of emergencies. And it's really nice because since they are roller links, a lot of roller link chains, you got to get underneath your car to put them on. These ones, you don't. But if you need help getting them on, just stay tuned and we'll show you how to do it. To start off with installation, I just recommend laying out your chains, grabbing some gloves, make this a little bit easier. And if you're doing this for the first time, I recommend doing this at home so you're not figuring out how to do it in the middle of a blizzard on the side of the road. When we're checking over our chains, we want to make sure there's no damages to our links, and when those will look good, we want to make sure this is in the right orientation, making sure that these metal blocks with the tire side is facing up. And then we want to make sure that this link is closest to our tire and the center of this is separated and furthest away from the tire. After that, you can start putting it on by pushing it behind and then around. After when it's around, sometimes it might get kind of caught back here. That's just from that middle block getting stuck. Then you can wrap it on both sides. And now you can just reach behind, grabbing the one side with the hook and one side with the link, and making a connection on the back side. Just like that. Maintain control of your chains. Come to the front side and make that front connection just with that metal block through that channel. Repeating that same process on the bottom. Then fix up your chains to make sure everything's even. And now we're going to grab our included rubber tensioner and start putting it on. And the way you want to put this on is in a star pattern, and you want to make sure that these green hooks are facing away from your tire, so if it does make contact, it doesn't scratch anything up. And if any of them fall off, what you have to do is pick it back up, make sure that larger side is connected to the rubber itself, and that thinner side is going to be facing and attached to our cable. Now I recommend just pulling on it, make sure it's nice and tight, and if it is, you're going to repeat that same process on the other side, and once that's done, you can pull forward or back up some to make sure everything's looking good. And if it is, you can take it out for a ride. But if you liked everything you saw today, that's just a look at the installation and some of the features of the Titan Chains tire chains on our 2023 Kia Sportage.